This is the sixth, I say number 6 in the franchise, and they say it's the end of the film saga, which is an interesting way to put it, movie studio. And critically speaking, Jurassic World Dominion is an acceptable film, but it gets a boost as soon as I saw it as well. Jurassic World Dominion isn't the best film in the bunch, but it's definitely, I think it's worth the time. And yes, I yelled at the screen during the movie. I argued with it a little bit sometimes, and I yelled when I liked it. I think it made the viewing experience better for everyone that was near me. The film isn't great, but the runtime is 2 minutes and 26 seconds. It's acceptable. I give it a mild thumbs up. That's a C+ from me, Adam. A mild thumbs up, a C+. Adam Graham, Detroit News, where are you? You were sitting close to me. You probably heard me yelling, then talking to my daughter. Then my daughter told me I was talking too much a few times. And I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't sit next to me. Wait, I'm your dad. You have to sit next to me. It was a whole thing. But anyway, back to you. What say you about Jurassic World Dominion?
Well, if you'll remember, I leaned over to you at one point and gave you just a, come on, dude.
Right.
And I was keeping track of my come on bros, my come on dudes, and my OMGs. And I think I racked up about 12 of them all combined.
Yeah, but I think they want you to yell them out like I was,
no,
man. I think they want you to.
I find this movie to be a huge dino snore. See what I did there?
I like what you did there, brother.
I really thought, the Jurassic Park franchise, now 6 movies in, I will put my money on it right here. There will be a 7th.
There will be.
There will absolutely be a 7th. But I don't know if any of them past the first one are really worth revisiting at all or ever have been. This has been a really spotty franchise the whole time. And this, you know, these last 2 especially have been real slogs. And I was really disappointed by this one, and even the way that they bring back the old cast members. Yeah. Because that's what we do these days. That's what we did in the Spider-Man movie. That's what we did in the Scream movie. So it's let's combine new and old. So that's what we're doing here. I'm not even sure outside of their characters. I ever knew Laura Dern's character's name or Sam Neill's character's name. These weren't great characters to begin with. And bringing them back now, I feel like Sam Neill especially was standing around with not a whole lot to do. It's a really kind of unceremonious return for this crew. Jeff Goldblum does get a handful of good lines. Right. And I can't tell if that's because he just makes his lines good with the way that he delivers them. Yeah, I like to see him kind of play volleyball back and forth with Christopher Walken in a scene where they can both just deliver weird lines weirdly. But I thought this movie was really flat. There's times when it kind of apes the Bourne Ultimatum, almost like shot by shot. I feel like the director didn't really know where he was going with this thing, and I thought the whole thing was really disappointed.
Give me a grade on this one, man. Give me a grade.
You know what? In the paper, on my review, I gave this one a C-, and I feel like I was a little easy on it.
Whoa.
If I had to do it all again, I would go D+.
Really? It's very similar. But here's the thing. I do think that all of those movies that use nostalgia, Top Gun, especially coming out now, Spider-Man, and the way they introduce the old characters, we come to expect that. I didn't mind the way they did it. I actually like them not doing it that way and making them part of the film from the beginning.
That's fine. When you reintroduce them, though, I want some sort of, like, even Neve Campbell, when she came back in Scream this year, got like this pop
a little something,
on screen. Laura Dern, it's like she's bored 2 seconds after being introduced back into this world. She's why am I back here? I'm an Oscar winner.
You get the music and the slow zoom into the face, man. You get one of those.
Didn't work. It's a real bummer, and I feel like they blew the surprise in the trailer.
Right. Respect, my man. Respect.
Hey, man.
I disagree with that. Respect.
Always.